What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today we are celebrating Gamera's 60th birthday, and Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving! With a look at my top 5 favorite Gamera villain figures. That's right, my zillions. Last year, we did a top 5 favorite Gamera figures, and Revolt OG Gamera here was number 1. Yay! So this year we're gonna take a look at the villains. Like I said last year, we were gonna do. See, continuity if you follow the channel on a daily basis. But yeah, we're gonna look at some of my favorite Gamera Villain Kaiju figures in this video. My top 5. Now, just a warning. I know there's been some big SH monster arts, with Iris and Legion, 2 of the most expensive SH monster arts, and I do not have them. I am sorry. I didn't, I wanted to get Iris, never did. Legion, I don't think I'll ever get. I just don't see how that's ever going to be possible, based on the price. That's like a price point that I just don't go for in toys, so it's going to be one of those that's probably going to be, absent from my collection for all time. Maybe, who knows, maybe not in this state of the economy. But anywho, without any further ado, let's check out my top 5 Gamera villains in my collection. And at number 5, speaking of Iris, we're going to go with the movie Monster Series Iris. This is a really, really cool MMS figure. Bandai did a nice job with this. Yes, there's a ton of orange, but the colors that they did choose, like this really awesome gunmetal silver, is very nice, and then the metallic blue is really well done here. So I liked this one. I think it's cool. I can't remember how much I liked it in my review, but it's one that's grown on me as it sits on my shelf. That happens, and I really, really do dig it. I had a couple of choices for Iris figures. I have this one. I have the Kyoto, which I also reviewed, which is also a nice figure. Probably a little more detailed than this. But I think out of the, movie Monster Series ones, I think this was my favorite when I was looking through them now for this list, and I felt like I wanted to include this one. Number 4, we have the Trendmasters of Verus figure. Look at this guy. Are you kidding? This line was awesome. I reviewed the entire line all together in one review a few years back, like 4 years back or so. And I had pretty much acquired them, all around the same time. I didn't have them at the very beginning, when they first appeared, but because I never really saw them, honestly. But once I did find out about him, and I was just like, man, I gotta get these. So this one I think has the most character. I like them all, honestly. I really, really do. But Verus here is quite amazing. So I do dig it. I think it's cool. This one I think didn't have. Some of them raw, and some of them do not. And the ones that do not, the sculpt is the same, but they kind of sculpted this in, so it is what it is. But this is fun, a lot of bendy wires and stuff, and really nice paint job. So I don't know, fun figures, and this guy who is my only version of this guy in my collection makes the list. Number 3, OG Revolt Gaus is awesome. Really like it. Now, unfortunately, mine broke at one of the wings here. I had a little breakage on that one, but I still really, really like it. As far as OG Gaus, which is one of my favorite designs in the Gamera universe. I much like it way more than the Heisei version. It's just very cool, and look, you guys already know. From my number 1 from last year. I love the Revoltech figures. I think they did such a good job with the Gamera line as far as that Revoltech line. I think they're really, really cool, and Gaus is amazing. Really, really like it. You know, still to this day. Again, you know, it's just a little bit messed up here and there, but doesn't make me not like the figure, you know. It also comes with an effect part, which is obviously not in here. And then I could pull the head out, but yeah, I love Revolt at Gaus. I had to get, you know, one version at least in here, and I think, again, even with some faults, it's still really cool. At number 2, it's Giron from Sega. That's right, this Sega series of vinyl figures, you know, hard vinyl figures, from way back, is very, very cool. I did review this. I reviewed a Gamera. I reviewed all from this movie. The Space Gaus, the silver one, which is awesome. It was a contender, you know, with this, but I still like the articulated figure, you know, for this list. But Giron is one of my, if not my favorite, of all the villains. Like, I just love, like, it's definitely, from the old school ones. And even, you know, like, even that new school Gamera Rebirth, and I don't have any of the movie Monster Series Gamera Rebirth monsters, and I gotta remedy that very, very soon. They're actually in my cart somewhere, and I might pull the trigger at some point, on them. Finally. I never got them, I don't know why. But, yeah, this is beautiful. Really, really nice sculpt. I really like it a lot. As far as classic Giron, this is one of the cooler figures out there. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. And at number 1, I might not be spending $500+ on the new SH Monster Arts, but boy do I have a nicely articulated Legion anyway, and that is the Revoltech Legion. Like I said, I love this line, and I love this figure in all its crazy fiddly goodness. A million little joints, and they are fiddly, and I've lost some before, but I found them again, and man, this is a crazy figure, and I still love it to this day. It is so cool, like, really, really nicely done. Like I said, just one of those insanely articulated figures that's very, very fiddly. It's a Revoltech with a million joints, and you know, that could only mean trouble. But it's still really cool. Like, I really do like it a lot. Yeah, this is like when I look at, you know, my Gamera collection and the villains, like, this is definitely up there for me. So, you know, look, if I did get the SH Monster Arts, I'm sure that's like the best ever of all figures. Like, the Iris, I didn't hear so many great things, but, you know, from what I've heard on Legion, it's just amazing. It's just price, guys. So it's a lot to ask, you know. But I do love my little Voltec, you know, still to this day. Just awesome, beautiful sculpt. The articulation is insane, and yeah, just a cool figure. And definitely worthy of the top spot as far as the figures I have in my collection. And there you go, my Zillions. That is quite a good Rogues Gallery for Mr. Gamera on his 60th birthday. These are the top 5 favorite figures in my collection of his Rogues Gallery. I hope you dug this. Let me know your favorites, you know, in your collection down below. Or if there's any Gamera figures you'd like to get, let us know too. You know, this is all about Gamera. You know, whether you're celebrating Gamera's birthday or just having some Thanksgiving turkey, some leftovers tonight, whatever it is you might be doing today, watching some Gamera movies. And if you're not watching it today, you know, make sure to watch a little Gamera in the coming days to celebrate his 60th birthday. I know I will be doing so. I also want to be checking out the new Gamera Rebirth prequel manga that's now out. So you know, I want to read that as well. And there you have it, guys. Hope you dug this video. It's been fun taking a look at my top 5. What is your top 5? Let us know down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection with some Gamera figures. Till next time, peace out, peace.